afternoon, everyone. My name is Maureen Brumman. I'm Superintendent of Schools here in Newington. And you are in the right place if you are here to celebrate your child's status as Outstanding Superintendent Student of the Month. So congratulations. Yay! This is a very big crowd. We've had to bring in more chairs. That's awesome. I love when families and special ones come to celebrate their student success. It's one of the highlights of my day, trust me. So we are here to honor one student from each school. As a matter of kind of history of this award, it is an award where students are celebrated for their academic achievements, but equally important, it celebrates their leadership in the school, how they've contributed to make a difference at their school. So that is, it's a total package kind of an award, and less than 2% of all of our students get it throughout the history of their academic career, and you can only get it one time. So it's a big deal. In fact, just fun story, I was just writing a letter of recommendation for a student who was Outstanding Student of the Month about 1.5 years ago. Now she's getting ready to go to college, and she needed a letter of recommendation for a scholarship. So you never know when these awards are going to come in handy down the road. But it is a very honorable award, and congratulations to everyone here. So here's how it works. I'm speaking into this mic because we are taping it, so that if you have family or friends that couldn't be here today, you'll get a link after today's event, probably tomorrow, and you can share it out with parents, grandparents, whoever couldn't be here today that you'd like to share it with. We're going to go school by school, starting with elementary, and your child's principal or vice principal will come up, describe how your child was nominated and some of the real positive things that people had to say about them, and then we'll invite your child up. He or she will get a plaque, an envelope full of goodies, and then at the very end, I'm going to have everyone assemble up here for a group photo, and I put that in my weekly update, and I also put it in my quarterly newsletter. And you can also do with it whatever you want. And moms and dads and special guests can come up and take a picture at the end too to get the group shot, or sometimes folks corral their principal and do some independent shots. We call it the paparazzi, and you can do as much of that as you like. All right, so now without further ado, we will start with our celebration of Norman Tower. He is an Anne Arundel student, and Mr. Smith will join us to tell us about the wonderful Mr. Tower. Come on up. How about a round of applause?
Hello, first off, congratulations to everybody in the room. I'm here with Norman Tower, Anne Reynolds' Outstanding Student of the Month for January. Before I share a lot about Norman, I wanted to just kind of mention the process at the elementary level. So the teachers have the opportunity to nominate a student for Student of the Month from each of the classes. And then there is a committee of staff that look over the nominations and select who the Outstanding Student of the Month is. And so Norman Tower is our Outstanding Student of the Month for January. I have many things to share about him from his teachers over the years. But as I was leaving, I was talking to Mr. Rivera, our school security officer, who's also in charge of safety patrol, and he was telling me a Norman story about how the first day this year when safety patrol started, there were about 6 kids that didn't make it to the buses on time. We had to send and have them brought home. And the next day, Norman came in. He had this elaborate plan, all these different things for how people were going to call from here, call him. He was going to make sure everyone was on the buses. We weren't going to have this problem anymore. And Mr. Rivera is like, no, people are just going to go to the bus. He's like, oh, we can do this. And he's like, no, we're just going to make sure. Go to the bus. Like, get on the bus. So, but he's always so detailed, well thought out, and thinking about others. And those are some themes, and you also hear the themes of being a tiger at Anne Reynolds throughout, and how our expectations really live, because Norman is a model student of all our expectations. So Norman is a 4th grade student in Ms. Faenza's class, and she says that Norman deserves to be our January Student of the Month. He is a cooperative and friendly classroom citizen who always shows respect to others. He shows appropriate behavior in and out of the classroom. In addition, he is a conscientious student who strives to do well in school. He attentively listens during instruction and works diligently to apply taught skills and strategies. He contributes to Anne Reynolds in a positive way by participating in safety patrol. He's a member of the band and chorus. and is an involved Anne Arundel student who makes our school a better place. Mrs. Van Soest, Norman's third grade teacher, says Norman truly stood out in my third grade classroom for his exceptional qualities. He consistently demonstrated cooperative teamwork skills across all subjects, which was truly commendable. Beyond his academic efforts, Norman exhibited kindness and empathy towards his classmates, often assisting others without needing adult intervention. His friendly demeanor brightens both our mornings and afternoons in the 3rd and 4th grade hallway. I always look forward to seeing Norman, as his warmth and friendliness make our school community a better place. Mrs. Byron, his 1st grade teacher, says, Norman is a fantastic kid and has been an incredible student during his years at Anne Arundel Elementary School. It was a joy being his 1st grade teacher, and later the 1st grade teacher for his little sister Tabitha. Norman is consistently an engaged learner, active participant, kind friend, and role model student. He is driven to learn and led by many natural curiosities. He employs critical thinking and can easily form broad and specific connections in the learning context. Equally as important, Norman has a calm, pleasant demeanor and upbeat outlook. He is always polite, respectful, and willing to help someone in need. Norman is well-rounded and willing to put in the work required to do great things. We are so proud that Norman is being honored in this way, and we cannot wait to see all that he goes on to accomplish. Mrs. Swanson, his kindergarten teacher, said, I'm so proud of Norman and not at all surprised that he was chosen as the Outstanding Student of the Month for January. In kindergarten, Norman consistently demonstrated what it means to be a true Anne Arundel's tiger, by being kind to others, staying engaged in all activities, and working hard. Norman was a great friend who always included everyone and made his classmates feel valued. He set a wonderful example for others, and his positive attitude left a lasting impression. Congratulations, Norman. This honor is well deserved. Mrs. Gallup, Norman's music teacher, says, Norman is a kind student and engaged learner. He consistently follows classroom rules and always puts forth his best effort. This year, Norman took on the challenge of playing the trombone and will be an important member of our Anne Arundel's band. He also joined chorus in January and is looking forward to performing in our spring concert. Mrs. Alves, Norman's media teacher, says, congratulations for being selected. Norman exemplifies what it means to be an Anne Arundel's tiger by consistently demonstrating inclusivity, responsibility, respect, and kindness in all he does. Norman's willingness to lend a helping hand to his classmates and his respectful attitude towards teachers and peers have made a lasting impact on our school community. Whether he's working diligently on assignments or encouraging others to do their best, Norman always leads by example. His positive attitude and thoughtful actions remind us all of the importance of creating a welcoming and supportive environment. Thank you, Norman, for showing us how small acts of kindness and respect can create big ripples of positivity. I am so proud of you, Norman. Keep up the amazing work. Mr. Percival, his wellness teacher, says Norman is an amazing role model for others. He always demonstrates terrific sportsmanship and athletic ability. He's always supporting his classmates in any activity or game. Outside of school, Norman is a member of the Newington travel soccer team and plays basketball for Newington Parks and Rec. He also enjoys gaming, reading, and is a fan of Harry Potter. Congratulations to Norman for being Anne Arundel's Outstanding Student of the Month.
Ms. Norman, this is also for you. And I forgot to give you the heads up, but I'm thinking this is going to be okay. So I always ask students who are recipients of this award, what advice might you give to other Anne Arundel students on what contributes to your success? Would you be comfortable answering that?
Yes.
Sorry about that. That's a heads up for everybody else.
Well, advice, I guess you should work hard, stay focused, and
I think working hard and staying focused is words of wisdom. Thank you so much, Norman. Well done. Pretty cool when the kindergarten teacher remembers someone who's now in 4th grade. That does speak highly of our students here today. It is now my pleasure to bring up Mr. Duran, principal of Elizabeth Green School. We're here to honor Aaron Leakey for his accomplishments at the Green School. Come on up.
everyone. I'm Kevin Duran, principal over at Elizabeth Green, and this is Aaron Lakai. And it's my privilege to be here today to talk about him because we have the same process that Mr. Smith talked about. The students get nominated, we have a committee who picks the student, and Aaron was the unanimous winner this month. So that's a great accomplishment for our school. So Aaron is a 4th grade student. He's in Mrs. Griswold's class, and what I did is I did the same thing. I went and talked to all of his old teachers and got some of the good things that he's been doing. So Mrs. Griswold shared that Aaron is an amazing role model for peers. He leads by example in all areas of the day with his work ethic, kindness, and empathy. Aaron is a metacognitive thinker in the classroom with annotating text, and he's fantastic at using text evidence to support his answers and thinking. She says that he has some of the most elaborate responses when she calls him. In the beginning of the year, feedback was given to him about his sound production of the letters TH, and he was a little bit off. He took it upon himself to go home, download some worksheets and some books, and he corrected that himself at home because he thought that was so important to do, and that's just a great accomplishment for yourself in doing that. Aaron's a member of our safety patrol also. He's a leader of the group. He took it upon himself with another member to create posters and hung them up in the bathrooms to alert peers to make better choices in the bathroom. Because that's a little bit of a party area without the supervision in there. And he's a definite asset to our school and class. I interviewed some of your other teachers, and here's what they had to say. Mrs. Dietrich shared that Aaron was new to E. Green in 1st grade, but quickly adjusted to a new school and made new friends. He worked well with his classmates and liked to help others. Aaron was very eager to learn and put his best efforts into his schoolwork. It is no surprise that he has been awarded the Outstanding Student of the Month award. He absolutely deserves it. Last year's teacher, Mrs. Morris, wanted us to know that it was a pleasure to have Aaron in her 3rd grade class. He was consistently demonstrating a positive work ethic. He was a reliable classmate and was always prepared. He showed a thirst for learning new things and often shared insightful comments to group conversations as well to the class. He was a positive role model for his classmates and could always be counted on to do the right thing. Aaron was a kind, caring, and thoughtful member of the class. She is so proud of him for being recognized for this outstanding achievement. Now, I had the opportunity when I was talking to him to find out a little bit about Aaron and what he likes to do. He lives with mom and dad and his brother. He enjoys reading, watching TV, and playing video games. He plays basketball for the Newington Parks and Rec. He enjoys watching movies with his family and traveling to Albania and Italy. And then to find out what he wanted to do in his future, and this was a first for me, he would like to be in a band. He wants to be singing and playing guitar. And what type of music again?
Punk.
And Mr. Lambert will be going to see you play. And on behalf of the staff and students at Elizabeth Green, it's my privilege to showcase Aaron Lakai as our outstanding student of the month.
Thank you so much, Aaron. That's really great. I mean, all your stories are great. Love the bathroom posters. Always need extra help in the bathroom. Punk rock, huh? Do you have a favorite punk rock band?
Blink-182.
Oh, does anyone know who they are? Awesome. I'm more of a hard rock and roll fan, but that's okay. So tell me about things that contributed to your success at E. Green.
I was paying attention a lot. Also working hard.
Beautiful. So paying attention and working hard would be your recommendations for other students?
Yes.
Beautiful. Congratulations. We are now going to bring up principal of John Patterson School, Ms. Arlene Torres Ruiz, and we are here to honor Aiden Shavari. Come on up, Ms. Torres Ruiz and Mr. Aiden.
Okay, so I'm the proud principal of Patterson, and this is one of my amazing students.
I'm fourth grade Miss Anderson, and so Miss Anderson wrote, I am thrilled to nominate Aiden for the Student of the Month award. Aiden is a remarkable fourth grader who consistently demonstrates leadership qualities both in and out of the classroom. As a leader of, I'm trying to struggle here. As a leader of the Techsperts, Aiden has shown exceptional skills in technology and collaboration. He eagerly assists his peers with tech-related challenges, ensuring that everyone feels confident and capable. His ability to communicate complex ideas in a simple manner has made him a valuable resource for both students and teacher alike. Now I know who to call when I have an issue. In addition to his tech leadership, Aiden is also an accomplished clarinet player. His dedication to music is commendable as he practices regularly and performs with enthusiasm. Aiden's passion for music not only enriches his own life, but also inspires his classmates to explore their creative talents. Oh, you like music? Nice. Aiden has the important classroom job of teacher's helper, where he consistently takes on responsibilities with a positive attitude. He's always ready to assist with various class jobs and tasks, demonstrating his willingness to contribute to the classroom community. His kindness and respect for others fosters a supportive learning environment. In summary, Aiden embodies the qualities of a true leader through his involvement in the Techsperts, his musical talents, and his proactive approach as a teacher's helper. I wholeheartedly believe he deserves the recognition of Student of the Month. Thank you for considering this outstanding young leader. For third grade, his third grade teacher, Ms. Marino, says, Aiden is so kind, extremely organized. He was always sharing his amazing ideas and thoughts. He always actively participated in Patterson Pride's expectations and was always willing to help others. Aiden served as a role model for his peers. He continuously strives to go above and beyond and always demonstrated his commitment to excellence. And now for me, on behalf of the Patterson Familia, I want to personally congratulate you on being recognized as an amazing Patterson Panther. Your consistent demonstration of leadership, both in and out of the classroom, like Ms. Anderson said, is truly commendable. Thank you for leading with kindness, responsibility, and excellence. I am so proud of your accomplishments and can't wait to see the incredible things you will continue to achieve. Keep up the excellent work. And let me tell you, in class, they're working on the circle genre, and the genre wheel. And I went into their class, and they were telling me, Ms. Ruiz, you should really get out of your comfort zone and read another genre, because you know, like suspense. What genre did you change to?
I changed to like fantasy.
Oh, me too. Oh my goodness. I'm doing fantasy too now. Wow. So there's a cool thing where I was in there and they were doing the genre wheel. So I was really excited about sharing that piece. I didn't know it was fantasy, but I want to congratulate him again, and I think that he is an amazing fourth grade and it shows Patterson pride. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ms. Torres-Ruiz. Aiden, this is for you. Quite a long list of accomplishments. The Techsperts thing is really cool. I mean, we all know technology is a great career to get into. So what has contributed to your success here at Newington Public Schools, specifically Patterson?
I always try to participate in many challenges in my classroom. My teacher always told us that mistakes are always proof you're trying. So I always try to do my best. And I would also recommend that if they want to get an award, that I would really recommend trying their best and being safe, responsible, respectful.
There we go. All right, we are now going to bring up our last elementary school. Mr. Marciano, principal of Ruth Chafee, is here to speak about Braden Kelleher. Come on up.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jim Marciano, principal over at Ruth Chafee, and I just want to say congratulations to all of our students of the month, and I'll extend that congratulations to all of our families and caregivers. This is a pretty big deal. We only give this award out 7 times a year at each school, and if you multiply that times the number of students, it's a very small chance that your child gets this award. So you're a part of an elite group as students, and obviously that comes from all the people in this room. So partnering with you in educating these young students is such a privilege and an honor, and we love this opportunity to recognize them. I get the fine privilege of recognizing a young man, Braden Kelleher, today, and I have some amazing things to share about his accomplishments at Ruth Chafee. He's been at Chafee since he was in kindergarten. He doesn't say a lot, leads by example. So, Braden has been a part of the Chafee family since he was in kindergarten. This is his last year here with us at Chafee, and it's been full of accomplishments for him, starting with this honor. Braden received the nomination of Student of the Month from his classroom teacher, Miss Lux, which then turned into him receiving the highest honor of Outstanding Student of the Month. Ms. Lux shares how Braden is an outstanding member of her class, consistently showing a strong enthusiasm for learning. Whether the lessons come easily or pose more of a challenge, he always gives 100% effort and attention to the task at hand. His perseverance is truly admirable, and he is never shy about asking clarifying questions to ensure his understanding. Beyond academics, Braden is always there to assist his classmates, whether it's helping them with schoolwork or simply checking in to make sure they're okay. His kindness and support make him a true role model for others. And it's for all these reasons that he absolutely deserves to be named Outstanding Student of the Month. One area where Braden truly shines is in art. Ms. Frazo shares how his talent is evident in every project, as he expertly uses the elements of art to meet the criteria, while also personalizing his work to reflect his unique perspective. Braden is always striving to meet his full true Chafee cardinal: safe, respectful, and responsible. He brings valuable insights to our discussions and has a natural ability to make everyone laugh. His positive energy contributes to creating an enjoyable and supportive classroom environment. That feels good, doesn't it? Outside of the arts, Braden also excels in wellness. Mr. Lieber goes on to share how his dedication to improving both his physical skills and overall fitness is evident in every class. He approaches every activity with enthusiasm, and his leadership qualities shine as he encourages and supports his peers. Braden's teamwork spirit and sportsmanship inspire his classmates to push themselves further, and his positive attitude makes him a role model for all. Ms. Lewis had the privilege of working with Braden over the years at Ruth Chafee. Ms. Lewis is our technology teacher, and and has seen firsthand his curiosity and passion for learning, particularly in technology. Braden is always eager to explore new topics, and he always uses every available tool to deepen his understanding and share what he's learned. As a careful listener and creative problem solver, he consistently impresses with his thoughtful approach to learning. With Braden's responsible character, curiosity, and commitment to always giving the best effort, he's more than prepared for the challenges ahead, both in middle school and beyond. I'm so proud of him and thrilled that he is being recognized with this honor, and she says congratulations. Although I have not had the pleasure of watching Braden blossom as a Chafee Cardinal, I can see Braden has made quite the impact during his time here. Braden sees himself as a focused, hard worker who is really nice with a lot of friends, because he takes care of people. He's a travel hockey player who was just awarded MVP at his was it a tournament this weekend?
No.
Just games? Fantastic. I think that's pretty awesome, right? It shows his leadership and class. He's also a Little League baseball player, which will be coming up in the spring in his spare time. You can find him playing with friends. When asked about a world problem, I typically ask the students, if you could solve any world problem, what would you do and why? Braden's response to that question was, if everyone followed the platinum rule, treating others how they want to be treated, the world would be a better place. I can't agree with you more, sir. It was a pleasure getting to know a little bit more about him. He is a very quiet guy, and I'm very excited to share with him this honor. Please know that all of us at Ruth Chafee are so proud of you, and know that you will continue being successful when you head off to John Wallace in the fall of next year. Keep up the great work, and congratulations from all of us at Ruth Chafee on this honor.
You're a hockey player, huh? That's awesome. Maybe I'll be on our team at the high school in a few years. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do pretty well. So we know you're going to solve the world's problems, which I like. I like your suggestion that if we just treat each other nicely, things could really get better. That's amazing. What would you say about making your school a better place or helping kids to be better students? How would you improve upon that?
Like, everybody should be kind and treat others how they want to be treated.
So that applies, you know what, that does apply to the school setting as too. I couldn't agree with you more. We value kindness above all else sometimes because we really want our kids to treat each other well so that our schools are a positive environment for all. So thank you for your efforts, Braden, to do that at your school. Congratulations. Alrighty, so now we're moving along to our secondary schools, and we're going to talk about Barton Kellogg next. Mr. Lambert, principal of Barton Kellogg, is here to talk about Riley Rosa. Come on up.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jason Lambert. I'm the principal at Barton Kellogg Middle School. And at the middle level, the process gets a little bigger. So we have 5 grades in each of our middle school, and each grade level teacher has the opportunity to nominate a student for this prestigious award. And so this month, there was about 45 nominations that came in, and that are reviewed by a committee that comes together and takes a look at the strongest characters. So out of 45 nominations, Riley rose to the top. We're very excited to talk to you today about what her achievements have been that have led her to this awesome award. Her science teacher, Mr. Cuccinella, first submitted his nomination in the form of a science lab report. So I had to ask him to edit it because there's a lot of statistics and numbers in it. So we were able to modify that, but it's what all of Riley's teachers are very excited to share with you her nomination. We are beyond proud and excited to wholeheartedly recognize Riley Rosa for the Outstanding Student of the Month Award at Barton Kellogg Middle School. Having had the pleasure of teaching and observing Riley across multiple subjects and grade levels, I can confidently attest to her exemplary character, academic strength, and leadership qualities. Mr. Cuccinella shares that from his experience as a science teacher, I can say that Riley is an outstanding student in class. This year we focused on building collaborative learning skills, and she consistently demonstrated remarkable leadership skills. During various labs and investigations, she exemplifies responsibility and integrity, always prioritizing the learning goals, and her maturity as an independent learner showcases her strong potential to achieve greatness in any endeavor that she pursues. Mrs. Hale shares that in social studies that she has taught Riley in both 6th and 8th grades. She stands out as a leader by example, often helping her peers without being asked. Her ability to lead group work and provide constructive feedback is impressive and very well received and appreciated by her classmates. Even while managing her extensive dance commitments outside of school, Riley consistently completes her assignments and often exceeds expectations. Mrs. Mintz, her math teacher, shares that in math, Riley excels. She not only strives for personal success, but is also dedicated to ensure that her classmates succeed. She's often found assisting her peers with clear explanations. She is supported and genuinely enjoys witnessing her classmates' progress, especially in the building thinking classroom. Her calming demeanor creates a comfortable environment for her peers to seek help making her a reliable partner in collaborative tasks. Her ELA teacher, Mrs. Tice, shares that Riley is a humble and kind leader. Her diligence and attention to detail result in high-quality work, and her writing and interpretation of text reveal her insight and empathy. She approaches challenges with a calm and patient attitude, frequently helping her classmates with the same patience that she embodies. Mrs. Alvarez, her Spanish teacher, shares that I have observed Riley's genuine curiosity about Spanish-speaking cultures. She leads by example, actively participates in discussions, and shows respect for diverse traditions, making her a remarkable asset to our special learning community. Former teachers have echoed similar sentiments. Riley has been described as quiet, yet impactful, always prepared and ready to engage in class discussion. Her ability to self-advocate and her commitment to her work demonstrate qualities that set her apart from her peers. Riley herself attributes her nomination for this award by her work ethic, stating, "I work very hard to complete all of my work on time and always complete assignments at home, even if I miss a day at school." She embodies the 4 pillars of respect, responsibility, integrity, and pride, which are an integral part of our school community. Her favorite subject is ELA, where she enjoys the challenge of creative writing and the collaborative learning that allows her to see diverse perspectives. This passion for learning and collaboration is evident in every interaction she has with peers. In conclusion, Riley Rosa is a deserving recipient for our Outstanding Student of the Month award. Her academic achievements, leadership skills, and genuine support for her peers make her a role model in our school community. We are so excited and thrilled to have her represent Martin Kellogg Middle School today. Riley Rosa.
Congratulations, Riley. Those are some impressive accomplishments. You know, middle school can be tough. I used to teach middle school myself. How have you managed to do all these good things in spite of middle school being kind of challenging?
I definitely focus on my work and everything out of work, outside of school, and just pushing to be the best you can, and also helping your friends do the same. And I think the thing that's most motivating is helping others and finding those real people in life. So those people that will cheer in the audience, so you won't notice anyone who isn't. And I think that's the most important.
Wow. I just want to say I'm so impressed with the comments the kids are making. You can see that they're wise beyond their years in many ways. So, and I always mention this, we have what's called the Portrait of a Graduate here in Newington, where we aspire for students to be good communicators and thinkers and collaborators as they move through our system, and each grade level we have different expectations around that. But I think you can see that the young adults in the room today are already embodying those traits in many, many ways, so that's exciting for us to see. We are now going to bring up Mr. Diaz, principal of Wallace Middle School, and he's going to tell you all about Charlotte Partlow. Come on up, Charlotte.
All right, well, welcome everyone. Thank you so much. It's really for us, for the principals that are here. This is one of the highlights of our month. It's really a pleasure to get together with all of you and celebrate all these wonderful achievements today. So thank you all. It's my honor and privilege to speak about Charlotte today. Charlotte is a grade 8 student at John Wallace Middle School. She's also a student in the Aerospace Academy at John Wallace Middle School, which we'll talk a little bit about today. And she was nominated for Student of the Month by her language arts teacher, Mrs. Wright. But I also reached out to some of her other teachers to share some words about her today. And really it comes down to Charlotte demonstrates the 5 pillars of Wallace Pride, which are preparation, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence. And you'll see that throughout the words her teachers shared today. Her language arts teacher, Mrs. Wright, shares that Charlotte is a pleasure to work with and have in class. She is kind, she has integrity, and she is the definition of a quiet leader. She treats everyone with respect and is a wonderful student. She works very hard to balance her commitments in the Aerospace Academy and her general education classes, and she is a wonderful member of our learning community. Mrs. Pergolesi, who is Charlotte's Algebra 1B teacher, shares that Charlotte is polite and respectful, and she works well with any of her classmates. She is someone who is kind and patient. If she's working with someone who may be struggling, she always finds a way to support them and make them feel included. What a wonderful skill to have as you make your way through school and through a career. She helps with others without hesitation and is responsible when it comes to her own learning. She also advocates very well for herself to ensure she succeeds in class. Mr. Zitney, who is one of our Aerospace Academy teachers and has Charlotte for a few different classes, shared that Charlotte demonstrates many of the qualities that constitute the John Wallace Middle School Pride Pillars. Charlotte consistently comes to class not only prepared with materials, but ready to engage in learning. She very consistently demonstrates a positive outlook for both her peers and her learning, and is a major contributor to the positive climate we have at John Wallace Middle School. It's quite a compliment. Charlotte's extremely respectful towards her educators and classmates and exemplifies what positive interaction should look like in a school environment. We are better off having her as a member of our school community. She demonstrates integrity and is extremely responsible and trustworthy. She has shown time and time again that she places value in making positive academic and social choices. Academically, Charlotte is a very driven student, Mr. Zitney shares. She is a member of an Aerospace Academy, and in her time, she has demonstrated growing expertise in adhering to the engineering design process and communicating her learning through technical writing. Charlotte's also submitted an invention for our invention convention last year, and she's currently working on her invention for 8th grade. So Charlotte and I met and we talked a little about her invention. I don't want to share the whole secret because the invention convention is a pretty big deal. We have at least probably 30 to 40, if not 50 inventions that our students have, and we have engineers that come around from the community to judge the different inventions. And a little bit about her invention this year has something to do with either artificial or robotic dolphins that could be utilized and support people in defending from shark attacks. So the idea would be preemptively use these to go out and kind of clear out areas that might be shark infested. So much more to come. I know students are working and tweaking on their inventions now, but I can't wait to see it this year. It's going to be amazing, I'm sure. So she is actually looking to add to her portfolio this year, which also includes a demonstration of proficiency of her rocketry and engineering design project. And Charlotte also responds remarkably well to constructive feedback, and she'll also reach out for guidance and critique of her academic work. Her contributions and continuous work towards improvement in her academics are part of what makes her such a valued member of the Wallace community. We had a little bit of time to kind of hang out before the reception here, and Charlotte shared that one of her favorite things is to just spend time with her family and spend time with her friends. She has been taking up guitar and has been doing some self-teaching on her own, but in February she's going to begin formal guitar lessons, which is going to be great. I won't ask that last question, Dr. Broom. I know you ask advice for students coming up as well, but I did ask Charlotte why she thought she was nominated for this. And what she shared was she feels that she's helpful and supportive of others in the classroom, and that's what students recognize. So what a wonderful thing to share. So Charlotte, we're all very proud of you, and we congratulate you as being selected for John Wallace Middle School's Outstanding Student of the Month. Congratulations, Charlotte.
Mr. Diaz, I cannot wait to see that invention when I come over. I make my way over there every year to see the inventions in action. And some I think have actually been patented over the years. So, are you going to be a future engineer? All right, then I'm going to ask you the $64,000 question. What do you think? What are you going to do when you finish high school?
I'm not too sure, but I do want to go down the path of music.
Oh, those guitar lessons are kind of handy, huh? Congratulations, you did a great job. So last but certainly not least, we are here to honor our high school student of the month. We have Mr. Gato's here. He is the assistant principal of McGee House, and we are here to honor Miranda Parker. Come on up.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mike Gatos. I'm the assistant principal of the McGee House at Newington High School. And before I get to our outstanding student, I would just like to congratulate all the award recipients in the room and the folks that are here with them. Typically, when you look behind every great kid, there's a great support system. So thank you for all that you do to help these amazing students be successful. It gives me great pleasure to present our Outstanding Student of the Month for Newington High School. This month, we have chosen Miranda Parker to receive this prestigious award. Miranda is a senior at Newington High School and was selected out of almost 1,300 students. She was nominated by her school resource officer, Officer Bugey. As a part of his nomination, he wrote, "I have had the pleasure of getting to know her as a student and as an athlete, and as a member of our community. Miranda has excelled in all areas of school. I often see her involved in her own studies and helping other students comprehend subject matter. As successful as she is, she wants her peers to succeed as well. She is always very supportive of her friends and classmates. The incredible part of all of this is that while excelling academically, she managed to shatter multiple school records while on the Newington High School varsity dive team. She's a talented student athlete as well as a very good person. I am proud of her and know that she will continue to thrive outside of NHS." At Newington High School, Miranda is a role model and leader, both athletically and academically. She has excelled in all facets of her high school career. As a student, she is no stranger to the high honor roll, all while being enrolled in honors and AP level classes. Recognizing her success, she is a member of the National Honor Society, the Math Honor Society, the English Honor Society, the Science Honor Society, and the Social Studies Honor Society. In the pool, she has been equally successful as well. As Newington's top female diver for the past 4 years, she has cemented her place in NHS lore. She is currently the highest scoring female diver in school history, holding records for both 6 and 11 dives. From what I understand, that record has lasted about 36 years before this year when Miranda took care of business. As a junior, she earned all-state honors, placing 2nd in the class tournament and 9th in the state open. And this year as a senior, she earned top honors again, placing 4th in the class and 2nd in the state open. Apart from her high school diving season, Miranda competes with Rip-A-Dive Club, training year-round at Trinity College. Outside of the daily grind of being a top-tier student athlete, Miranda works part-time as a hostess for the Wooden Tap Restaurant Group. After graduation, she will attend Providence College, where she'll major in health sciences with the goal of entering the field of physical therapy. She is also committed to continue her diving with the Providence Athletic Department as she transitions from a nor'easter to a fryer. Mr. Myers, our athletic director, stated, "Miranda is a competitor. She has literally worked her way to the top of the diving board and has earned the title of top scoring female diver at Newington High School. She has an unbelievable work ethic and is an outstanding teammate." Ms. Carell, her school counselor, stated, "She consistently demonstrated a strong work ethic and commitment to excellence. Balancing a rigorous course load with her intense extracurricular activities, she has not only managed to achieve outstanding grades, but has also developed essential skills in time management and stress management. Miranda's ability to navigate challenges, especially while maintaining a high standard of performance, is a testament to her resilience and dedication." Miranda, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Newington High School, it has been our pleasure to have a front row seat to watch all of your accomplishments in the classroom and in the pool. We are excited to see all of the great things that the future holds for you. There is no doubt with your positive work ethic and will to compete that the best for you is yet to come. Congratulations.
That's an amazing list of accomplishments, especially breaking that 35-year record. That doesn't happen clearly that often. So that's really obvious here. So physical therapy is your choice of career. What made you choose that?
Well, I used to be a gymnast, so I was around physical therapists all the time, and I just thought I really like the idea of helping other people get better. So that's why I wanted to do physical therapy.
All right, as a backup, you could be a teacher like Mom. Just as a backup plan, right?
Yeah.
But physical therapy is an amazing career, and there's a demand for it all the time. So congratulations on all that you've done.
Thank you.
earlier, I'm going to ask our 7 students to come up. We'll gather in front of the board here. We'll have our taller students stand in the back row and the smaller students up front. And then there are refreshments in the back, so please help yourself. And as I mentioned earlier, that we will send out the link to this recording so that you can share it out with all of your family and friends. So once again, congratulations to our families and students of the month. Another round of applause. All right, come on up.